before you even do this mod, just make sure that you put on your gimbal guards to make it a hell of a lot easier on you in the long run. Otherwise, you're going to be flipping it over and your gimbals are going to be all over the table. So make sure you put that on first before you work on it, and go ahead and take out those 4 screws. Alright, the Taranis QX7 mod. Alright dudes, first thing you're going to do is take out this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. There's only 4 of them holding on the back after you take off the battery tray, so you only got 4 screws, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, after you have gotten all 4 of your screws loose, just go ahead and pop it open. As you can see, I already did the mod, but I'm just here to show you how to do it. Alright, then you're going to want to go ahead and take out these 8 screws that are holding this in right here. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you have your gimbal guards on. You really want to have those on. Alright, so we're going to want to go ahead and take out these 8 screws on the bottom. Right now would be a good opportunity for you guys to go ahead and tighten them up or loosen up your sticks. Pretty much up to you. Whatever you decide you want to do. So now one thing we're going to have to do is pull up this board after you got all 8 of your screws out. But be careful because there's also a button that's going to fall off. It's alright. It's going to happen. This guy up. Alright, see the button fell? Alright, it's gonna happen. And just go ahead and lift this up. And what I did was, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Alright, so now if you've gotten all of those screws out, you got your little button off. Instead of having to unplug all your cables, here goes a better solution for you guys. Get yourself a piece of electrical tape. Wrap it around your antenna, like so. Wrap it around your antenna. Lift your board up, and while you're lifting it, boom, you can just go ahead, and then from there, there's the Q400 right there. Boop, right there. It's really hard to see. But I already got mine taken off, but that's basically where you solder it at, and I'll show you a diagram of that as well. Alright, now when you're putting your board back into place, make sure you put your antenna, your little motor in just right, because if it's not in right, I guarantee you'll notice when you first cut it on, it'll make a weird noise and you'll think that you messed up or something. Make sure you get that in right. Alright, let's go ahead, put all 8 screws back in here, and I'll show you the rest. Now, after you got all 8 screws in, and you make sure you got your little motor in place, because that's what's going to vibrate when you cut it on and off. Alright, right here, it's kind of hard to see. See if I can show you guys. Alright, now right here, it's really hard to see, but you got your negative and positive, and on each side of that is a pad. Make sure that you do not solder it to those pads. You want to solder it right onto the resistor itself. If you solder it onto those pads next to it, it will not work, so make sure you get that on correctly. And honestly, the easiest solder joint on here that I believe was the yellow. Yellow's going to go right here down to your pin, so you can do your updates and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I didn't have any double-sided sticky tape, so I just wrapped it in there, stuck it in there like that, and there we go. And now after that, we're going to go ahead and put it back together. Alright, now that you completed the mod, you can go on to TBS website and go ahead and start doing their updates. If you have not already updated your radio, update your radio first, and then go ahead and update your module for your TBS Crossfire.